The NFL draft is right around the corner, and this is a name you need to know. Jeff Okudah started all 14 games for Ohio State last year. First-team AP All-American, first-team All-Big Ten, Jim Thorpe Award finalist. He had 3 picks in 2019. They were the only 3 of his career. That's because no one threw in his direction. When Okudah was the primary defender in coverage, opponent quarterbacks had a QBR of 14.2. That was the lowest in the Big Ten. And Mel Kiper Jr. has Okudah projected to go 3rd overall to Detroit. In his latest mock draft this morning, he'd be the 2nd defensive player off the board from his own team, with Chase Young projected to go 2nd. And we are delighted to have Jeff Okudah live with us this morning here on Get Up. Jeff, thank you very much. And I have to believe that of all the praise that you've been receiving, none of it could match up to, in September, LeBron James, the greatest Ohio athlete of them all, tweeting they should start calling Ohio State cornerback U. When you're getting praise from LeBron, what's that like?
It's big time just to have a shout out from someone like LeBron. It kind of validates all the work that we put in this offseason.
What do you think? I mean, I feel like the entire Ohio State secondary winds up going in the first round at some point or another. Do you like cornerback U?
Nah. I like BIA. We already got something going. It's called BIA, and we rep it hard and we rep it heavy.
Okay, fair enough. And so let's talk then a little bit about your projection here. You've heard people say you're going to be the first defensive back off the board, maybe 3rd overall, and I'm hearing you compared to players like Darrelle Revis and Stephon Gilmore. Who do you remind you of?
For me, I try to take bits and pieces from different guys that have came in the league. So I'm always looking at the top corners in the game. So Sherman, I like his route recognition. Stephon Gilmore's technique that he plays with. Patrick Peterson, I love his ball skills. So I try to take little bits and pieces and model my game like that.
That's interesting. Give me a sense of how you do that. Is that film study? Do you sit and watch individual pieces of what these guys do?
Yeah, it's hours of film study and just reaching out to them, trying to pick their brains a little bit, asking them to just drop a nugget on me every now and then. You know,
it's fascinating because I've interviewed Darrelle Revis many times, and people would say of him that he watched more film than the quarterbacks would. And we always associate, playing defensive back with all the athletic qualities. But at the end of the day, how important is the film study as you prepare for these games?
I think the film study is just really big because it gives you a lot of confidence going into games against your opponent. You kind of have an idea how they want to attack you. And offenses, they tend to repeat themselves, so you can really grab a lot of good stuff from watching film.
All right, so you're going to be, projection says, the 3rd pick in the draft, but you're not even going to be the first guy from your old school, or your own school, with Chase Young projected to go ahead of you. What's your relationship like with him?
Oh, Chase, that's my brother. We came in together, top recruits, and we just push each other to really tap into different levels.
All right, so I've got him coming on live tomorrow in this spot. Give me a little something. Give me a little something about Chase Young that most people don't know that I can bring up with him tomorrow.
All right, most people don't know that Chase is a singer. Like, he loves to sing on some, like, Usher vocals type vibe. So you might ask him to drop a song for you tomorrow.
Okay, I like that very much. That's even better than I was expecting. Now let's talk a little bit about your alter ego. Can you explain to our audience who is Free Jefe?
So my nickname at Ohio State was always Jefe. So everyone always called me Jefe. And then before we played a game, one of the coaches told me, today you got to be Jefe. You can't be Jeff anymore. And then after that, everyone just started saying Free Jefe, and it's kind of like an alter ego. So when it's game day, it's time to lock people up. It's time to go.
Okay, I like it very much. And there's someone I'd like you to say hello to, because if you're going to be cornerback U, or whatever you want to call you guys, you're going to have to meet the guys from DBU, and that would be Ryan Clark. RC, what do you have to say to Free Jefe?
Hey, I tell you what, man, obviously LSU, we rep DBU hard. I know y'all got a little different thing going there, but I train DBs, I train corners, and I had a lot of talk about Jeff Okudah and different things. And so me and my son sat here and watched 52 minutes of a point of attack tape of Jeff Okudah. And this was 29 Jeff Okudah, number 1 Jeff Okudah. And every catch, and it wasn't a lot of them, was a tough catch. It was a combat catch. It was balls that could have went either way. And as you watched him progress throughout his career, those catches got tougher. And then this last year with the 3 interceptions and the coming out party, I guess, to the nation against Clemson. And so, man, you deserve to go top 5. I think you're going to be a great player in this league, bro. And I'm just excited to watch you, man, because you've only gotten better since you stepped foot on that field for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Thank you so much. That means the world to me, man.
How personally do you take it if someone catches a pass against you?
I take it real personal because, I mean, over there at Ohio State, if you're at cornerback, you have a high level you have to maintain, and catches aren't supposed to be allowed.
Well, listen, Jeff Okudah, Free Jefe, a name that we're definitely going to hear early next Thursday night, and we'll hear often as you make your way to the NFL. Congratulations on everything. Thank you for doing this, and good luck next week. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.